welcome back to the Running Trucker at my new job. Right, all will be explained. Let's get out this yard. Bit noisy. It's going to be a bit tight. I don't know if we can get straight through here. Yeah, we can. Nice and wide around here, so I'm a bit quiet and I'm concentrating. Right, so you might hear that humming sound. So I'm closing the window. So I'm doing fridge work at the momento. Right, let's get onto this tight little side road. So, I'm working for a company that delivers to Tesco, and it's just doing all the fridge work, so I'm delivering all the meat, veggies, yogurts, milk, anything that's refrigerated or frozen. It's any rate here. But the reason I'm starting mid-journey, so to speak, is because my new shift pattern, it is midnight start. So it's not midnight start and a certain time finish, it's just midnight start not every single day, every day I'm in. There's no coming at this time tomorrow, coming at that time tomorrow. It's a fixed shift pattern, which is good. I can work off a fixed shift pattern. At Stobart, the set time was 6 o'clock, and they could ask me to come in 2 hours earlier or 2 hours later. It's sometimes a bit of a pain if they ask me to come in at 8 o'clock. I know it's going to be very late by the time I get back. And if it's not very late, I'm losing out on money, if that makes sense. I don't want to start at 8 and finish at 4. It's not a full day. Or sometimes I think it's better. So yeah, I'm starting at midnight. So I'm usually delivering to a Tesco Extra on my first drop. So that's like open 24 hours. Let's keep rolling here. Nice and gentle. And then my second, I usually do 2 runs. So the second one is either a single drop extra again, or it'll be a multi-drop, which is like kind of what it is now to smaller stores, if that makes sense. Because you've got extra, which is the biggest, superstore, medium, and then you've got express, which is like high street Tesco, or you might get them on the petrol station, Tesco Express. So that one I've just been to is a superstore. They usually have a yard which is a bit smaller. Extras have just a bigger yard. So these two are these two are superstores. Which I think the difference is the yard. Express don't have a yard. So it'll be like a storefront drop. Using the tail lift. So these two are superstores. Smaller yards. That one was quite tight to get into, that, to be fair. But it was dark, so I didn't bother recording. I'm waffling on again. Oh, the left here. So yeah, this is round bottom. And our next drop, which should be our final drop for today, or the only drop that you're going to see, is Rochdale. That might actually be an extra, to be honest. Don't know. I think it's a superstore. Doesn't really matter. I'm very much enjoying it. So I'm usually done by around 8:30. So when I say done, I don't mean going home. I'm usually at my last drop and unloaded for about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And then it's back to base. And then I'll explain the job a bit more as we go along. But I'm very much enjoying it. Thank you for all the well-wishing and all this on one of my first video back. I think it's just labelled Season 2. That came out for me yesterday. For you, it might be a couple of weeks before this comes out. I've got a couple lined up. Anyway, it's odd when I start talking about videos that aren't out as if they are out. And anyway, so we're going to get to Rochdale. It's going to be another 15 minutes, so I'm not going to waffle for 15 minutes. I'll speak to you when we're a bit closer. Right, so on the 62, on the 66, 62. What's this? The 62 A627. If you know the roads. Anyway, either way, we're in Rochdale. So the camera angle that I didn't record when I was pointing to it before is this one, and you may have noticed I've moved my camera, the forward-facing camera and the face-facing camera, right over to the door side of the cab. Mainly because when it's over or in the middle, I've got this built-in sat nav. I'm driving Renault. It's a Renault truck. It's a Renault fleet. They're all 22 plates. So this Tesco is left here. So yeah, I was a bit apprehensive about driving the Renault, just because I've never driven one. I've driven Scania, Volvo, DAF, Mercs with Stobarts, and 90% of them, or over 90%, is Scania. But I've always said, when I was in like a DAF or Volvo, if I was driving it every single day, you'd soon get used to it, and I've got used to this. You just need to know where the buttons are, the controls, and obviously the main things are in the right place. But in essence, I've been told it is just a Volvo engine and a chassis and everything like that. They've just given a Volvo shell and their engine over to Renault, and they've put the electrics in. So it's French electrics. I've not had any issues just yet, so can't be worse than DAF. They do have a few Mercs actually as well. So the company I'm working for is XPO, based in Widnes. On my left here. So yeah, so I'm saving on fuel, or electric, I should say. Let's concentrate on getting in here, because it's a bit unclear. See if there's any signs for deliveries. So I think you turn left, because the yard isn't really. Oh, no. I can't even go in there. Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, because it's not technically a yard. I just poke the bum of the trailer, if you want to call it that, into that tail lift there. So the car park is empty-ish. No point driving into that part, so I'm just going to drive into this overflow section, turn it round, and I'll be backing onto that place over there. So I'm going to drive back out to the left here, and then back up to these gates. The gates open outwards, so I'm going to give them plenty of space. Yeah, they have markings on there. You can see the yellow markings on the floor. Like that guy passed. I've just pulled up the side of the petrol station. I just nipped into Tesco to use the loo and get a little drink. But now it's time to get off. So it's just gone 8:30. Just gonna get off here. Yeah, so it's 8:30, and like I said before, I'm done now. Not done as though I'm going straight home, but I am going back to base. Nothing else for me to do. Well, I say that there is. I've got to take. When you get this rubbish back, I'll show you a little time lapse of unloading and loading. So when you load up with, call it scrap, but it's just recyclable cardboard and plastic, all separated. That goes to the recycling centre. It's on our site, it's a separate building, but yeah, you park up on a bay, you then self-tip. All you do is roll them out of the back of the trailer. This used to be a big, massive roundabout, this one. Threw me a bit when I came around the corner. I was expecting a roundabout. I never noticed it on the way in. Not been down here for years. So, what was I saying then? So yeah, you basically unload it. Somebody's already with you in the warehouse, just dragging them off to the separate places, cardboard, plastic. Sometimes it's crates, but there's no crates on there. It's just all pallets. And then it's done. I have got one cage of store waste, so like just rubbish out of a bin, non-recyclable. Because you're carrying technically waste, you need a waste transfer note. Otherwise, I get fined personally. So if they don't have a transfer note or a waste transfer note, it doesn't go. It just doesn't go. Oh, he stalled it right on the junction. Oh no! Yeah, he's going. Possibly the worst place to go. So yeah, that's it. We're back at base. We're going now. Hold on. There we go. So not got used to the no handbrake. Just auto handbrake. Where's it round here? But yeah, and now we're back to base, 9:30 or just after. If it's a quick tip, I should be done for 10 o'clock. It's not very, you're not very long on a bay. Sometimes there's a queue to actually get on the bay. That's what the main issue is when you're doing that. But that's with every drop. As it happens, this is the very end of week 2 at this place. And I'm talking to the sat-nav, not you, sorry. I'm not used to being over there. But it's the very end of my second week. And today is the first ever time, the first drop I done this morning, where there was no waste, no cardboard. Yeah, so it was a bit of a pleasant surprise. Just said I've got no waste for you. So that'll do. Where was that? Formby it was this morning. Yeah, it's the first time. Probably the last. So yeah, that was it. This is the first intro, really, for the new set of recordings. Right on lane here. Yeah, it's just a little intro. I'm not sure which format I will carry on doing it. It'll be this type of thing, but I'm not sure if I'll be stitching 2 days together, just to make it that bit longer, because I might only be doing one drop in the daylight, but we'll have to see. See, I knew you could get that. I was thinking then you used to be able to go in the middle lane and go around, but you can now. It is on this when you get on the roundabout. Get over here. Indicating right. So yeah, that was it. Just like an intro. Working for XPO, and I'm very happy. I'm just a bit annoyed I never done it sooner. Again, nothing against Stobarts for the majority of my time with them. But just the it's chalk and cheese. The difference, complete difference. The planners treat you like, I'm talking to sat-nav again. The planners treat you like a human being. They're very generous with the time slots. There's no rush at all. I mean, that might change when it gets a bit of a busier period, but I'm not waiting around for any work. Work's been ready there and then, and the planned time has been quite generous. It's nice to get to a delivery point and they are happy to see you, if that makes sense. A lot of the times you go to the places that have ordered a product, say Coca-Cola, and you deliver it to somewhere. A lot of the time they look annoyed that you've turned up. Usually because the office staff have booked it in wrong, or it's early, or it's late. So they make you sit and wait around for half an hour. And sometimes, I'm not going to get into it. You've watched the videos where I'm waiting around. Like when I get to places here, to Tesco's, usually the gate just opens as soon as I arrive. Staff are all friendly, and they're happy for me to arrive and deliver the products and mainly get rid of the waste, because it does pile up in some of the yards. So I can take a full load of cardboard back. They're very happy with that. Anyway, that was it really. Don't want to waffle on too much. But yeah, next couple of videos should get a bit more smoother. I'll get back into the groove. And like I said, probably, if yeah, I don't want to record too much in dark. So I'll be doing like 1 or 2 drops in darkness. And then in daylight, I'll be doing my recording. I'm a bit more awake then as well. And we'll catch you on the next one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for staying with me. Thanks for staying subscribed for people who have. If you haven't subscribed, or if you're unsubscribed and you're watching this, please resubscribe. And we'll yeah, speak to you on the next one. See you later.